I'm going to take you through how we're going to use ClassCharts to input behaviour data in the classroom, but also as a classroom teacher how you can run your own analysis of behaviour breakdown in your class. The first thing we need to do then is, from our ClassCharts homepage, is you will see all of your classes in front of you, and we would select one of the classes, and that would be the class that you are teaching, and you would have it open in the classroom just like you would have Sims open. So if I go over to the first one here, bear in mind this is some demonstration data that I'm showing you from ClassCharts. So I would click on the first class and it would open up my seating plan like you've seen before. Now bearing in mind, if you wished, you can use the slider here to zoom in or zoom out depending what your classroom layout looks like. And very simply, if I want to record a behaviour incident for any one of my students, all I need to do is click on the student. So if I click on Tina here, and then you will have an option for positive or negative. Now initially we're only going to use it for the negative reasons because we're still going to be using Behaviour to input our positive rewards on. Click on negative, and in here there will be a lot of icons and all of the different negative behaviour incidents that we've set up in Sims that you can assign a behaviour point for. All I would do is I would just click one of these. So if I say that Tina has been refusing, if you bear in mind at the moment that you can see that she's already got a positive of, well, a score of positive 10 points because she's been collecting her reward points as well. As soon as I click on one of the behaviour points, it issues Tina with a point and it drops her score from 10 down to 9. So now that has worked and she's been issued with a behaviour point. That will also then drop into the activity report for Tina here, and you can see there the -1 given to Tina for refusing. That has dropped in straight away to there. If I click the X, it brings me back to my seating chart again, and I'm ready to continue the lesson, or ready to issue, if I wanted to issue another student with a point, then I'm ready to do that. So that's very simple. The next stage then is how can we actually look as a classroom teacher at the analysis behind this and see what is happening and how what type of trends are you awarding behaviour points for. So if I click on the report here and click on the class report, what that does is it opens up a specific class report for that class that I teach, that 9Y3RE. And you can see in front of me right now I have all my list of pupils and the behaviour points that they have generated. Green ones are the positives, red ones are the negatives. You should be able to see on the right hand side there is some time frames, and currently I've got it set to the last 30 days, but I could choose whatever time frame I wanted to, whether it was just this week or this month, and I can also create a custom time frame by using the option at the bottom. If I just scroll down a little bit further, I can also see a behaviour score breakdown, which is the pie chart on the left hand side. And if I just go over to there, I can then see the percentage of positive points that I have given out, 65%, as opposed to 35% negative. And I can hover over the outside of the segments of the pie, and I can see what percentage have been given for each different category, either of the positives, which will be fed through from Vivo, or from the negatives, which will obviously come directly from ClassCharts. There's also a weekly behaviour breakdown in a different format here, which shows the positives, the negatives, and also the ratio. If I scroll down a little bit further, I can also see an activity breakdown, really, which is a live update of in real time all of the points that I've awarded. So I can see whether suddenly I've awarded 6 negatives on the bounce, or if I've awarded a lot of positives in the same time, and you'll see all those there, what they've been awarded for, who they've been awarded to, etc, etc. On the right hand side, I can also then not only look at the class as itself, I can look at individual students. So I may decide here that I'm going to look at Courtney, so I'll click on Courtney and it'll open up and it'll then show me exactly the same. I can choose my date range on the right hand side, and it starts to show me the breakdown score. So we can see here that I've awarded 82% of the points in terms of positives to Courtney, and obviously 18% negative, and we've got that breakdown there of exactly what they're for, the weekly breakdown, and also her activity log underneath. So So I can see everything, not only for a class, but also for the individual themselves. So very, very interesting, and it let us start to look a little bit deeper into who's being awarded behaviour points, why, when, etc., etc. So all that information can be seen directly from your homepage of ClassCharts, just by clicking on your class, whichever class you're teaching, and then you will be able to not only award behaviour points, but to be able to analyse the impact of those as well.